The first lesson in Unit 9 is using the article as. If you look at the first slide, the use of the article as a noun, we're going to be using the definite articles el, la, los, and las. In the examples on the left, we use the article with the noun. I like the red sweater. I'm going to buy the nylon shirt, and I don't like the pants that you bought. On the right side, we're using a similar sentence, but we're removing the noun from the sentence and using the article as a noun. I like the blue one, el azul. Or I'm going to buy the nylon one, la de nylon. Or no me gustan los que compraste. I don't like the ones that you bought. The article that you use to replace the noun must agree in number and gender. Again, in the previous sentences, we used el azul because we were talking about a sweater. In the second example, we use la because we're talking about a camisa. And in the third, we use los because we're talking about pantalones. There are three different patterns. If you use the article with an adjective, which could be a color, you would just use the el, la, los, or las with the adjective. If you use a noun, you must add a day. In this unit, we'll be using the nouns referring to fabrics, telas, and patterns, diseños. And the final pattern would be using que with a clause. And a clause just means that there's a verb. Los que compraste, the verb being compraste. There's also the neuter article that translates to that which or what is. This is when you're replacing just a general idea. Again, you would use lo with the adjective or lo que if you were using a clause, which has a verb. We can also use the indefinite article un, una, unos, or unas with an adjective, a noun, or a verb to replace a noun in a sentence. It's a similar format. Just notice that in the third example and also in the first example, un became uno when replacing the noun. Following sentences are sentences to practice. She bought the green one. Ella compró la verde. The noun that we are replacing is feminine, so we use la. We do not use de in this example because verde is an adjective. He always says what is stupid. In this case, we are replacing an idea, which is more general, and we also have something with a clause in it. So therefore, we would have to use a que. Siempre dice lo que es estúpido. The third example, I don't like the one that you tried on, meaning the skirt. No me gusta la que te probaste. If you get confused as to what to do, write out the entire sentence. For example, no me gusta la falda que te probaste, and then just erase the noun from the sentence and you will end up with the correct answer. We also talked about the differences between que and cual. Cual, remember, has two forms, cual and cuales. It's going to agree with the noun that comes after it. So cual vestido or cuales camisas. And remember the difference between cual with ser and que with ser. Cual is asking which, so cual es el chaleco que te gusta más, requiring you to choose one from a group, whereas que plus ser, que es un chaleco, we are looking for a definition.